Melody on the beat.
So if I want to cut a bomber jacket, I'll make sure that it is bigger than the actual size, my actual size. It is like 5 inches bigger than my actual size. If I'm wearing 38, if my chest is 38, I'll make sure that this one, the bomber jacket I'm doing for myself or for my client that is wearing 38, is 43 or 44, because it has to puff. You get it? It has to be big so that it will bring out the shape of the bomber jacket. Do you get it? Now, for the cutting, I'll first of all measure the back. Is of two types. You get it? We have the ones of a dropping back. That's when the back, there is one that the back will come and meet the front, and if you don't want the back to come and meet the front, cut it together. You get it? So I want the back to come and meet the front. So if I want to do that kind of pattern, I'll make sure that I'll lay my shirt like this. I make it 25. Now after I've finished doing this one, I will now cut out this and make sure I trim this. Wideness of the neck, I'm going to measure it. So what I'm measuring here is 3.5. 3.5. Mark it. I don't know if you can see it. Okay. So 3.5, and here make it 3.5. So I'm going to measure the back from here. So the back of the shirt of what I want to sew is 10. How the shoulder is going to drop, I'm going to do it 1.5 or 2. Let's do it 2. Let's make it 2. So this one is 2. I'm going to do the armhole since it is large that we are making, but we are making it bigger. I'll make it 8.5. 8.5. This is 8.5. Don't forget that I said the actual chest of the person that you want to make it for, the actual size of the person, you are going to increase it with 5 inches. And now the person I'm making this one for, the chest, the person's chest is 40, so I'm going to increase it with 5 inches. That's 45. So now I'm going to connect here and here. Can you see it? So don't forget that anything you are sewing, make sure you are adding half inch to it. So my actual measurement is, the measurement I want to do is 45. That's 11.5, but I added half inch, making it 12. You get it? 12. Alright. Alright, now let's move to the back side of the shed. Now, because we want the back to come and meet the front, so we are now going to deduct or remove 1 inch from the front. We are going to remove 1 inch from the front and add it to the back. I want to cut the back now. I will add 3 inches to the top. That's I will leave 3 inches before I place my front. So I'm going to measure 3 inches now. As you can see, I dragged down the front and I left 3 inches to the back. So I added 3 inches to the back, so that the 3 inches, the 1 inch that we remove from the front, can now come back to the front without joining. Do you get it? Let me cut it so that you understand very well. Now, so if you want to cut the back of this one, make sure that you put it like this and chalk it so that it will align. To get it, I'm going to notch it. I'm also going to notch here. So now I'm going to measure 2 inches from the top of the shirt, that's the top of the back. I'm going to measure 2 inches. You get it? When I measure 2 inches, I'm not going to join it. I'm going to join it to this thing that I just notched. I notched. So I'm going to join it to it. Now I will now first of all cross check. Can you see it? So this is how it's going to look like after the finishing, because the back will now come to the front. Understand? For the back now, I'm now going to mark it. See how it looks like. Can you see it? Now, I'm now going to cut my back now. See it? So for the front and back are ready now. They are ready. So it's remaining the sleeve and the band. We are going to measure around the armhole to know what you are going to cut for the sleeve. You get it? is 10.5. Okay, don't forget that we are also going to use lining to do all these things. So we are going to use So if I want to measure the sleeve, I'll make sure that I check the length, overall length minus 3 inches because of the waist, because of the wristband that is going to be there. And this is my band. See, because of the wristband that is going to there, you're going to minus 3 inches from it. So, but before you minus 3 inches, instead of 3 inches, you are going to make it 2.5 because half inch the machine will take half inch from it. You get it? So instead of, if you are cutting length 26, instead of cutting 3 inches out of that 26, you make it 2.5. That's, it will be 24. That's 23.5, or make it 24 to avoid story that touch. Understand? So now if I want to cut the sleeve, I've measured the length, I've marked where I'm going to cut. Now check here. That's from here to here it's 4 inches. I now connected it to the top, to the upper side. You see it? I hope you can see it exactly. So now, and here I'm making it 5.5 because the person that owns it is not that big, and it depends on how you stretch your band. That means sometimes you can do it even 8, but it depends on how you stretch it. That's what matters most. Now you're not going to connect. You're going to connect the down to the top. See it? Now I'm not going to cut it down. Cut it. I'm done with the sleeve and the body. Now what I'm going to cut now is I'm going to cut the band, the waist band, and the wrist band, and the neck band. So the waist band, you take 6 inches. You are going to cut 6 inches for the waist band. So 6 inches. This is for the waist. And this is for the wrist. Okay, so this is for the neck, this is for the wrist, and this is for the waist. Okay, so that's all for today. See you in our next video. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification button. You can also refer your friends to check out our videos here on on YouTube. Okay, if you are new here, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification button for videos to come. See you next time. My name is Okechukwu from the Taperule. Bye.